Testing, testing. Mom is strapping you in. My co-host is a little bit high maintenance. How do we look? Take one last look at us. Make sure we look good. Come on, get me right. Is that good? All right, here we are. June Monet Mingledorf. Born on August 19th, 2025 at 11:38 a.m. 7 pounds, 4 ounces, and 19 inches long. Born in Huntsville, Alabama. She's already not happy about it. What do you have to say, June? So today is September 19th, 2025, exactly 1 month after she was born. Basically, I don't know. I wanted to do this like video diary monthly, at least for the first couple years of her life, or, until she no longer wants to do it anymore. I don't know. We're just going to talk about how things are going, and hopefully when she's able to talk back to me, we can talk about some things. So June, your birth it went pretty well. I think, all things considered. You gave us a little bit of a scare. You had some trouble breathing, but we figured that out. So it's all good now. The first thing I wanted to start out doing was review some footage from the hospital. I did a little vlog, so we're gonna take a look at that really quick. Let's go. Let's see the first video I took here. This was right after I found out that you were going to be born. Your mom had an appointment one day, and they basically told us that you needed to be born because mom's blood pressure was high. Basically, all of a sudden, we were going to have a baby the next day. Hi, June. It's Dad. Here's Mom. We just found out that you're coming probably tomorrow, August 19th, 2025. And we're really excited. I think Mama's a little nervous.
Yeah.
We can't wait to see you. I'm excited. All right, yes. That was right after we left the doctor's office. We were sitting in a sandwich shop. We just ordered some food. Mom and I were just sitting there processing everything. I think we were both a little bit shell-shocked. We didn't, I don't know. I mean, we knew that there was a possibility that you were going to come soon, but when the doctor sent us over to the hospital, that made it really real. We were acting normal, at least I was acting normal, but I was really scared. I was trying to be normal for your mom. So, but I was excited to meet you. So you were like three and a half weeks early, or I guess, 2.5 weeks early. So it was a little bit unexpected. Mama's got her gown on. We're in the ER. See you soon, baby. All right, June. It is 6:37 on August 18th. We are in the ER right now. We're waiting for a room in labor and delivery. The doctor did not call us in over here, so we're trying to figure that out. We should get a room hopefully soon. Mom's doing okay. We'll see in another couple hours, but I trimmed up my beard. Well, I did it yesterday, so my stubble is growing back in, but I trimmed my beard for you so I can make a good impression on you. I put my earrings in for you. I'm sure you'll probably yank those out of my ears at some point and make me regret that, but that's okay. Yeah, I shaved for you the day before you were born, but I did not do that today. I haven't done that in a while. You've taken a toll on me in the best way possible. So we got admitted to the ER first because Mom's doctor did not tell the hospital that we were coming. We were at Mom's appointment and the doctor said, go to the hospital. I'm going to call the hospital and tell them that you guys are coming. We show up to the hospital and nobody has any idea who we are or what's happening or anything. You okay? This is our first time in this bouncer, so okay. All right, June, we're in labor and delivery. Mom just got the IV put in. That was the part that she was scared of the most, so we're all good there. Here's your little chart. Mom is 2 centimeters dilated. We got 8 more to go. We haven't even started any meds yet. We're already 2 centimeters dilated, so you were ready. Yeah, so like 4 or 5 hours later, we finally made it to labor and delivery. Mom was already 2 centimeters dilated, which was great. You were ready to come. I think that if they had not sent us to the hospital, I think you would have come in the next week or so anyways. But yeah, Mom did great getting her IVs. I'm sure, as you know by now, if you're watching this, that mom does not like getting her blood taken, but she did so good. She did great. We're really proud of her. All right, it's the end, day one. Mom is all tucked into bed, feeling good. Got the lights turned off. It only took me maybe 10 or 15 minutes of struggling to figure out how to do that. But, well, look at these light switches and tell me that this is not scary. Look at this. Watch the light switch look like that. This is the normal light switch to the bathroom. Why does it say emergency on it and it's red? Why would they do that? That's scary. Maybe we'll meet you tomorrow, hopefully, because we're ready. We're ready to get you out. You know, I said I was ready. I don't know if that was entirely true or not. I think in that moment, I really didn't know if you were going to come the next day. Little did I know that you were going to be there in like 12 hours. You came quick. Mom was 2 centimeters dilated, and then like we blinked, and then she was 6 centimeters dilated, and then we blinked, and she was fully dilated. It was crazy. Yeah, so the next video that I took, Mom got the epidural because she was in agonizing pain. Shout out to June. Yeah, it was pretty bad. I've never seen her in that much pain, but she did so good. We had a little yoga ball that we were rolling around on. We were doing our breathing exercises and everything. And that lasted maybe an hour and a half. That was it. She was progressing so fast that like the only option was to get the epidural. And she only took like what, 1 dose of Cervidil. So you were ready to come, weren't you? She said yes. All right, so this is right after Mom got the epidural. Let's see. Mom has the epidural. How do you feel?
Tingly. But better, a lot better.
You're almost here. 6.5 centimeters. Yeah. So 6.5 centimeters at 8:30, and then you were born 3 hours later. And circled. Uh-oh. Do you have something to say? She's not happy. This is, it's witching hour. It's hard for a baby. I guess I can finish on my own. It's okay. No, I'm happy to. Look, she's still in media training. We talked about this before the show. But you got to expect these things. She is an amateur, so it's all right. You'll be a good co-host one day. All right. Bye, June. You made it like 17 minutes. Wait, June, can I ask you one more question? June, how do you feel about your first 30 days on Earth? Mom, how do you feel about June's first 30 days on Earth?
I'm very tired, but I love you very, very much.
She's pretty good. She's a good baby. All right, I guess I got to go solo now. I picked a bad time to do this, for the record. So it's not your fault. All right, where were we? And yeah, the next video that we have, you were born. Oh, also, this is where I cut your umbilical cord. How hard did I do this?
It's kind of chewy.
Yeah.
So if I have to do it like a couple times, that's
You may have to, yeah. She's so cute.
right there in the middle.
Right in the
Yeah, it's real.
All right, look up at the camera.
Oh, baby. Good job.
I actually think I did pretty good. They said it was going to be like thick and chewy. I got through it in what, maybe one and a half little cuts. But, looking back on that video is a little bit scary just because you aren't crying. It's, in the moment, like you don't like think about, or at least I wasn't thinking about those things really. I was worried about, I don't know, there's so much adrenaline, like you don't realize what's going on fully. Right after that, they took you over to the little baby station, they weighed you, and they immediately put you on oxygen. So I was standing over there by you while your grandma, Lolly, was standing by Mom, making sure that she was okay. And I was just checking up on you, making sure you were all right. And, the nurses kept telling me that, you were going to be fine and everything, but your oxygen was low and you were having trouble breathing on your own, even after they got all the fluid and everything out of your lungs. Yeah, it was scary. And they had to take you up to the NICU, and they brought me up there with you, or like as soon as they took you up there. It was really hard. It was really hard seeing you on all the tubes and everything, even though you were only there for maybe 6 hours, but we didn't know what was going to happen. And even though like everybody was telling me it was going to be okay, and we were worried, you turned out fine. So Shout out to those nurses. They took good care of you. This is a video of you being fed by one of the NICU nurses. It's crazy to me too how your hair is the exact color that I thought it was going to be. I don't know what color it is now. I guess we'll see. I always thought that you would have like lighter, like light brown hair. You know, I know a lot of babies don't keep their birth hair color, but the thing is, like, it could go both ways. Like, you could have super light blonde hair, or you could have hair like mine. So this next one was at 9:30 at night, and this was when we finally got you back to our room. So you were in the NICU in a totally different area of the hospital, and we were just sitting in this room, this hospital room, without you for like 7 or 8 hours. We were really, really glad to have you back. Hi, June. After some trials and tribulations, you were here.
There you go. Look how sweet you are, baby.
At 11:38 a.m., August 19th, 2025, June was born, 7 pounds, 4 ounces. We still don't know how long you are. They still have not told us how long you are. But, oh wait, is it on here? 19 inches.
You're 19 inches.
19 inches, look at that. There's your little card. We love you. You're absolutely perfect.
Oh, we look.
Can you see it? We had some troubles with you learning how to breathe. So you did spend a couple hours in the NICU, but now you're here with us. Yeah, I mean, you were such a perfect baby. You are such a perfect baby. You're so cute. We're still debating who you look like more, me or mom. I think we're starting to lean towards me. So I don't know if I should apologize for that or not. I think maybe I should. So this next one is, so mom was messed up pretty bad. She had quite the tear. It took her a while to start moving. So I think this was the first time that she was able to actually get up and move out of her bed at all. So Mama, we're filming our vlog. All right, it's me and little June. We're talking about the future and about how it's her birthday. And once she figures out what a birthday is, Dad's in trouble. It's your 0th birthday. You've been so good today. Mom's trying to make her way over here. You did quite a bit of damage to the poor lady. Mama is up and moving. Look how pretty. Look how pretty she is. And look at you. Just sleepy as can be. One of the funny things was that when you were in the hospital, you could barely hold your eyes open because you were a newborn baby. You kept wanting to stare at me for some reason. You wouldn't open your eyes at all unless I was holding you. Here's a clip of that. Hi, baby.
She loves his voice.
You feel better
Anytime I
now?
would talk to her, she'd start wiggling her eyes.
You got the prettiest skin tone.
So I have this one longer clip that I think is funny. Let's watch that. Jim, your mom is getting very emotional right now. She's on some drugs right now because she's had some pain. But she said that one day you're gonna grow up and be an adult and be your own person. And why on earth would she say that to me right now? What's that about? She's got you over there. You're on the boob. You are not letting go. You really love that thing. Yeah, there's not really much coming out. I'm not sure what you're really after, but so currently, whenever mom has you, you are like sound asleep. You don't make a peep, your eyes are closed, nothing. But when I have you, all you do is stare at me. That's all you do. I put you in my lap, you don't make a sound, that's it. We just lock eyes and we just look at each other, and I love it. So I've seen your eyes like literally every time I've held you, probably like, I don't know, 20 times at this point. Mom has seen your eyes like twice because you won't look at her. But me and you, we stare at each other constantly. I love you. And that's right, you are gonna grow up one day and be your own person, and I can't wait to see who you become. I already know you're gonna be the coolest, most self-assured, your mom said badass. That's the word I was going to say, but you're going to be so smart and so loving and caring for your people, and I just can't wait to see you become that person. So we're just thinking about that. It's August 21st now. It's about 1 a.m. And that's what we're thinking about right now. We love you. The boob is still your favorite thing, and there's a lot coming out now. So things have changed. Okay, so that was all of our videos from the hospital. All those things are very true that I just said, and I'll talk more about that later. But since we left the hospital, you know, things have been great. You've been a very good baby. Honestly, I mean, you've had some gas.
That might be the.
All right, I have my baby back. She's grown so much. You started out 7 pounds 4 ounces. You got down to 6 pounds 6 ounces, and now, a month later, you're over 9 pounds. You've been eating so much. That's all you do, which is fine. I'm glad. You're already indicating that you want to eat again. Yeah, it's already starting. You know, we're not best friends right now, just because I don't have milk, you know, on me. But she's biased towards milk producing individuals. She really thinks that I have milk. Like, she wants me to have milk. Yeah, I know. What do you think? You're just saying what you have to say, right? She looks so distraught. She's started to use her eyes a lot more now. She looks around. She looks at everything. She's at her happiest when I'm carrying her around, just letting her look at things. Like, if I sit down and make her look at me, she's not happy. But like, if she's looking at a window or the ceiling or a plant, she loves it. So adjusting to parenting, I think we've adjusted really well. Don't you think? Mom thinks we've adjusted really well. Honestly, I don't feel like our life is that different, weirdly, at least now. It almost feels like you are just meant to be here. It's a weird feeling that kind of hard for me to explain, but you know, I always saw myself being like a dad, like a girl dad. And so I feel like I've prepared myself for you. And so now it's like it's not that big of a deal. This is what I've kind of spent the last many years of my life like prepping for. And so I don't know, it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. And me and your mom, we make such a good team. She's so good. She's very, you know, patient. She's very forgiving. She's so good with you. You know, basically her full-time job right now is taking care of you. She takes it in full stride. She's a good lady. She's a good woman. I hope you are like her. I know you're going to be like her, and that's part of why I married her, because I knew that if I had a daughter that she would end up like her. All right, back in the bouncer. June, what do you think? Very insightful. All right, so I had a funny video from the day that we took you home for the first time. All right, June, can you see me? We are at home. It's the first night with Junie in the Mingledorf house. We can't go to sleep yet, even though you're sleeping so sweetly, because you're in a very tight swaddle and you've been rolling over. And so we have to wait for your baby sack roll-proof swaddle to dry in the dryer, because you peed all over it. So yeah, we're wasting valuable time here because we didn't dry your stuff ahead of time. But it is going to be warm for you. You'll be excited about that. Maybe you'll pee in it again. All right, Jen, funny story. You remember I said I was drying that swaddle? Yeah, I never even put it in the washing machine. And then we put it on you and you rolled over anyways. And then we put you in that little thing that like stops you from rolling over, and you started screaming. So, oh, there you are. It's okay. Look, every good entertainer needs a break. You know? Yeah, so basically that lets you know how, you know, being a new parent is total delirium. There's nothing like it. There's no exhaustion like newborn exhaustion. You know, I had no perspective on that until like a few weeks ago. So, I don't know. I appreciate that now. But anyway, so, you know, I think we've been good parents so far. I think you would say the same. I mean, you don't, like I said, you don't really care for me necessarily at the moment, but that's okay. We'll be friends eventually. Just for the record, though, your mom did drop her phone on your head. She did do that. I have not done that. So if we're comparing parents at the moment, I don't know. I just I'm trying to earn myself some brownie points. All right, so one of the things that I did want to do in this first episode is I wanted to reveal the winner of the baby guessing game. So at your baby shower, which you were not at, we played a game where all the attendees wrote down on a card what they guessed your birthday was going to be, and then your birth weight and your birth height. We're going to pick a winner based on who was the closest on all three of those things. The winner gets basically bragging rights for the rest of your life. There was many cards submitted. I think we had maybe between 30 and 40 submissions to the contest. There were some good guesses. There were some not so good guesses. There were some guesses that, made me question some things about some people, but that's okay. So I guess we should just do it. We should just go ahead and announce the winner of the guessing competition. All right, ready? Should we have a drum roll? The winner is... I don't know who the winner is because I lost all the cards. Mom said she lost all the cards. We both are responsible for losing the cards, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We got the real prize, which was you. So I guess we were the winners after all. June, I guess just to end this off, I just wanted to give my first kind of message to you on our show. First of all, I don't know. I wanted to do a prediction of what I think that you'll be like. I don't know. I'm always looking to the future. So I think that you will be like your mom, which makes me happy because your mom is such a strong, opinionated woman, and I think that you'll be the same. That's one of my favorite things about her is that she believes in things and she believes in them strongly, and she's not afraid to stand up to people. And I think that you'll be the same way. I think you'll be very smart in a lot of ways, not just book smart, school smart, whatever you want to call it, but I think you'll be so incredibly intelligent and funny and loving and such a good friend. But I'm so excited to see the person that you're going to become. I'm so excited to see what you're going to look like and how tall you're going to be, stuff like that. Really, at the end of the day, I'm so excited to watch you become the woman that you are going to be. I was so excited, so happy when I found out that you were going to be a girl. I've always wanted to be a girl dad. I don't know. I feel like you have completed my life. Like nothing else in the world matters except you. And yeah, I love you a lot. Advice to your future self: be your truest self. Don't let other people make life decisions for you. At the end of the day, nobody else, no matter what they say or do, can make those decisions for you. And also love life, enjoy it. Don't take it too seriously. Obviously there are things that are important, but you should be able to laugh always. And that's the most important thing, is laughing, loving, being with people you love, being with family, friends. Those are the things that matter. I think the most important part of my life so far, period, has been love. And that's something that I've thought about a lot recently. Your mom, for example, has been the greatest love of my life. From that came you. Now you're the greatest love of my life in a whole different way. And it's just such a beautiful thing. There's nothing more important than you and your mom. Nothing else matters. I used to be so worried and so just constantly anxious about things that don't matter. And that's not to say that that'll never happen again. I'm sure that times will come up when that is the case. Now more than ever, I realize what is truly important. That's my advice for you, is just to not take things too seriously, love people, love life, just enjoy the life that you've been given. I mean, it's all we have. Anyways, I will always love you. And I know, even though you're only 1 month old today, I know that you are going to be such an incredible person and someone so worthy of love and admiration. And I promise to always love you and admire you just cherish every moment with you. And I'll always be here for you. I'll always be here with you, no matter what. Hopefully you'll keep making episodes with me. I'm looking forward to when we can talk to each other. We'll work on your co-hosting skills. I love you. We'll talk soon.